Okay, people, I don't know if anybody's out there. Maybe a strange hour of the night for many of my normal viewers. I don't have everybody in chat. I might go back to my YouTube channel and edit one of the videos. I'm just going to just let people say that there, because I realise I made a mistake in one of the videos. Whoops, that's dropped things out. Let's go back to the game, I think. That's better. Okay, people, looks like being Pindleskin runs, and then I've got to correct a mistake a bit later. I have uploaded a video showing Emil Valentin's drop of Tyrrell's Might, but I realised I had the date on the stream wrong today. Today's the 29th, not the 28th. So I'll have to correct that at some stage. Okay, we're up and going. Okay. Alright, we'll do 100 Pindleskin runs. We, I think, have the normal gear on. Topping them out 1000 magic find. We will double check we are in players 1. At the moment it's just me, so here we go. Let's get my pens and stuff in comfortable position. Right, this is run 33,301.
I am overburdened.
Run 33,302.
This be a trap.
And there's the first drop of the evening. There is the Hellslayer. I think the only variable, that's the level of fireball. I know I have a number of perfect ones. Run 33,303.
This be a trap.
Let's have a look at those boots. Frost native things, is it? Still, 20% run work. No. Just a moment. Run 33,304.
Could this be a trap?
Oh, we need a full rejuvenation potion, do we? Run 33,305. Four sockets. Run 33,306.
Could this be a trap?
Oh, ethereal viper fork. Well, there's one at least worth keeping anyway. Oh. We better tidy up these gems or we'll run out of space. Run 33,307.
Could this be a trap?
Okay. Hawkmail ethereal. Run 33,308.
Could this be a trap?
Oh, how much gold? Oh, plenty of gold. Run 33,309.
Could this be a trap?
Run 33,310.
Could this be a
Run 33,311.
Could this be a trap?
Sandstorm Tricks. I have 2 ethereal peer. Oh, poison resist 45. I think we'll give that one a miss. Run 33,312.
Could this be a
Run 33,313. Run 33,314.
could this be a trap?
Run 33,315.
Could this be a
Have a look at the ring. Nope. Run 33,316.
could this
Let's have a quick look at the boots. Oh, ethereal. Actually, let's have a look at them anyway. Oh, not bad actually, but Run 33,317.
Could this be a trap?
Run 33,318. Grand Charm. Nope. Run 33,319.
Could this
Run 33,320.
Good afternoon.
Run 33,321.
could this be a trap?
Oh. Actually, I'll have that one for gold. There is the heart carver, and I know that's worth full gold. Let's have a look at that amulet as well. Sell them both.
How may I be of help?
Run 33,322.
Could this be a trap?
Oh, I've got enough gold. Run 33,323.
Could this be a trap?
Hello, Emil. Now, Emil, just while you're there, I've got a smaller poll. I've uploaded the video, but I've got the date on it wrong. I've referred to the stream being the 29th. It's actually labelled the 28th. So I'll go back and correct that later. I don't... Yeah, yes, I do owe Future Eel a small apology because I said I'd never seen a player get it before. Future Eel sent me a notification when he found it on Twitch, but still a wonderful find anyway. Yeah, it's not, not actually, life-changing, but geez, it's certainly a most unusual thing to happen. This is run 33,325. No. Yep. No, I was only too happy to give another. I'm a bit puzzled, Emil. You might mention. Stop here. Ken. What was it? Oh, whenever I was last streaming, Wednesday night or something, went to post a link to my stream in the Discord for Pindleskin and was warned off, which I thought was a bit surprising. This business of not giving other players sort of acknowledgement, I find a bit funny. This is 33,326.
Could this be a trap?
I will upload that notification bit, but I've referred people back, Emil, to the stream video and the date isn't correct. I will correct that. I've included Teriel's Might as a search tag, so, well, it's about the only search tag.
Could this be a trap?
But I don't think I've heard of anybody ever getting a find item though. Run 33,328.
Could this be a trap?
Run 33,329.
Could this be a trap?
Oh, heavy braces. Now. Nope. Run 33,330.
Could this be a trap?
Oh, come on.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay, right. Okay, right. Yes, well, put it this way, I wouldn't say you've quite wouldn't say you've got as good a chance of winning the lottery, but yeah, even with reasonable, we said about 500 magic fine, it'd still be about a 1 in 300,000 drop, and that's from from a unique capable of doing so. Perhaps you could at least show her the figures.
Could this be a trap?
Tholrun will have. Run 33,332.
Could this be a trap?
Run 33,333.
Could this be a trap?
Chip topaz, I don't think I need. Yep. Okay, yeah, 1 in 400,000 sounds about right. Jeez. Astonishing. Yep. No, there's just a yeah, just a very rare achievement.
Could this be a trap?
Given you found it with find item, Emil, do you know whether you got it from a minion or a or the unique? I assume you just go through a pile of corpses. On the unique, yeah. Yeah, that would still be the most likely thing. Though, mind you, one of my better drops was to get a Griffin's Eye diadem from a normal monster. That's not too likely. Oh, we could have a go at a safety amulet here. In fact, we will have a go at a safety amulet. Just need a jewel. We gamble an amulet. Yep. Well, let's see if you find on your second run, but how many runs have you done? Like I'm up to 30-odd thousand here. The second run of the night is neither here nor there, but the fact you found the thing at all, so you don't know how many runs you've done before that. Not good enough to keep. Not at level 73, no. This is 33,336. Ooh, let's not get too carried away here. Run 33,337.
Could this be a trap?
Okay. Oh, 20th run on the Barbarian in the pits in... Okay, right. Now you are doing well. Second run of the night is neither here nor there, but if you only did 20 runs to do it, and there are, what, let's say half a dozen uniques, so you only killed 100 uniques to get Tyrrell's Might. Yep, that's just outstandingly good going.
Could this be a trap?
Where is he? Oh, Mutacole, there we go. Yeah. I've got to start getting to that habit myself. That's why I want to make the Sanctuary Woundward for Agniastra to give a one more hit recovery breakpoint and then start, teleporting around and be prepared to take more risks. Because I have to say my reluctance to put my characters in any sort of dangerous situation does sort of inhibit my play a bit, I have to admit. Oh, 600, geez, yep. Yeah, still, yep. You've still got it, according to the odds, you've got it well ahead of schedule.
Could this be a trap?
That's two rare mythical swords for the evening. What are you doing? Come on. This is 33,341.
Could this be a trap?
What on earth is that? Okay, oh, it's the lightning damage that gives it that colour. Run 33,342.
Could this be a trap?
Yeah, okay, well... Yeah, see, I've never seen a unique Sacred Armour drop. Leviathan, Steel Carapace, yes, that's right, Emil. I have every one. Like, the only three unique items I don't have are Templar's Might, Tyrrell's Might, and the Stormlash Scourge. 33,400? No. 33,343. Like, the odds of getting... the odds of getting the Stormlash Scourge from Pindleskin like this are about 1 in 80,000. Actually about 1 in 60,000, I think, with 1,000 magic find if the mercenary makes the kill. But, okay. I'm also, for what it's worth, got my headphones and I'm listening to a documentary on the television. Run 33,344.
Could this be a trap?
And when this is done, I'll probably switch to the football, which is... Run 33,345. Yes, look, look, you don't like. Remember the game being so old.
Could this be a trap?
The game being so old, running at 25 frames per second, there's no great. It's what's it doing? It's no great effort to record it. You just need OBS, and you need to set the thing up. And it said, I taught myself to do it quite happily. Oh, no, look, I'm telling you now, Emil, I'm certain there's a version of OBS for Macs. Let me have a quick look. Just let me have a quick look, Emil. If I do that, is that gonna? I hope that the internet will come up in a moment. The display will come up in a moment. Got that wrong, have I? Try that. No, let's just. So it's being slow. Right, let's try that. Yeah, OBS for Mac. Download how to install OBS Studio on Mac operating system. So evidently it's there. OBS Studio. There's Apple there. I hope this all shows up in a moment. Okay, so there is basically definitely a Macintosh version. What on earth is this thing doing? Oh, sorry, try that. Right, sorry, Emil. Yes, thank you, Emil. That's had a mixed response. By and large, the response has been favourable. But there's, if you want to make a note of the, just do a search on OBS. Now, if I do that and then go back to the game, yes, it's free. Yep. I think there is a fancier version you can pay for, but this one seems more than good enough. 33,346. Yeah, I've got one of the reasons I put your own drop up this evening. I've got to do my own monthly drop video, and I'm trying to do. Let's have a look at that Grand Charm. Nope. I'm trying to do a video on all the skill charms I've got. Yes, it does. You need it. You just need a microphone. Like when I was streaming from the library, Emil, I was just using a headset microphone. If you want, Emil, I can just Alt Tab out. You'll get that. It is a bit awkward trying to show OBS because then you get that recursive effect on the screen.
Could this be a trap?
It's a bit odd that the one thing OBS won't record is OBS itself. Yeah, I taught myself, Emil. Yeah, I've got a reasonably good. I will say I've invested in. I have the same microphone that Mr. Lama uses, an Audio Technica AT2020, I think it's called, and that's a pretty good microphone. But I can certainly tell you what, I was very impressed with the. Right. That's dropped. I was very impressed with the headset microphone I got, which is about the cheapest thing I ever bought, if you want me to tell you what that one is. Sam was a bit hissy, but geez, it had some gain. I'm not aware, I mean, I'm just still intrigued that
Could this be a trap?
the various Diablo 2 streamers are in some sort of well, that's an interphysical, that's the reason why. Can we go with Fireball here? Oops. Alright. Let's do that. And that. Let's grab those boots if we can. Alright, now I'll tell you the headset microphone I use. I'll tell you how I was doing this sound when I was recording from the library. I think it's called a Logitech H510. Now the headset itself was about $20, and it's and it only has 3.5mm microphone and speaker jacks. And I then bought a USB adapter that enabled me to plug it into the USB ports on my notebook. That's how I did it, because the notebook didn't have audio jacks. So I was very impressed with the gain on it. So I had trouble. My early recordings I did with a quite fancy so that's the 50th one. My very early recordings I did with a quite fancy Altec Lansing headset with microphone, but it was always right at the upper limit, and there was always hiss in it as a result. But that Logitech one, it's automatically noise cancelling, and I was very impressed with it for $20. Oh, battle boots. Oh, that's not bad. No, we'll give him this. I've got better in rares. Yeah, H510. Yep, Logitech H5. I think it's. Look it up and have a look on the internet. I think that's what it is. And then there was some other. I bought 2 USB adapters. A $3 one from eBay, which worked quite well, but only lasted a few weeks before it stopped working. And then I bought a $25 one, another Audio Technica, and that's the one I was using for my last couple of months of my last few months of library streaming. Yeah, I think you meant Logitech, Logitech. Yep. Yeah, it's the best cheap headset mic. I've had a number of them, and that's the best one I've ever found. But if you're going through a notebook, you do need the USB adapter, unless your notebook happens to have the 3.5mm jacks, which mine doesn't. Run 33,355. Geez, we had a good run of sets and uniques at the start, or uniques. Small charm. Nope. Yep. So you should be able to just plug it straight in and go from there, I hope. But I've used that same headset on my desktop, which does have audio jacks, and I thought it was just as good, though I didn't do any I haven't done any recording with it. quantum metaphysical. Yeah, by all means, Emil. I only did of yep. I was going to say I need to start doing the monthly best of things. I'll freely admit I got that idea off Dobrunsky. 33,357.
Could this be a trap?
33,358.
Could this be a trap?
And 33,359.
Could this be a trap?
That's Saigon's Visor, isn't it called? Saigon's Visor, yep. Burnt Wand. No, we got enough gold at the moment. What am I doing here? Oh. Right, try that. Whoa, round the rear. Run 33,360.
Could this be a trap?
Yes, Emil, I mentioned on the stream that I've got a level 68 Barbarian with points in item find. I've just never got round to completing the game with that character, and I certainly have enough good gear. I don't know. I noticed basically from the screenshot it looked like gold daggers on weapon switch.
Could this be a trap?
The other one, Emil. Oh, 2 wizard spikes for the cast rate. Okay, yep. That I've seen. Yes, I've heard of that being done too.
Could
If
this
you
be
want
a
to have a
trap?
look, Emil, he doesn't actually put up a lot of stuff, but I don't know if you know Matt's Vic. He said that he'd, gained, how could I put it? Inspiration, probably not the word I'm after, but he said he'd was prepared to put his own stuff up after having a look at mine. It's not particularly hard to do. We're 33,364.
Could this be a trap?
Blood thief. Not ethereal. What was I doing there? Okay. Oh, what am I doing? A blood thief. I assume any sorry, could I ask Emil? I can't remember exactly what's 6 socketed phase blade with 6. Okay, yep. Yep. Future Real did send me a build and it was something
Not
like
here.
that. If I can ever actually get, if I go to the trouble of rolling this
Could
sanctuary,
this be a trap?
I've actually got 10 sets of runes for sanctuary for Agni Astra. All these blood fists. But if I got a good roll for in the first couple, I'd then have about, you know, I'd have Mal runes to combine to make ists, and that might give me 3 or 4. Oh, it's twice I've made the same mistake. We want blood fist. Do I keep the highest runes together? Yes, I do. Yep. Was it Gary pointed out, you know, Fartmakas pointed out that I actually have a ring that the game doesn't generate anymore, like that 19 all resists 12 hit recovery and charm. And that's because I've guarded my character files down the years very carefully. I've still had some go missing though. I can show it to you right. Listen, in fact, let's do it right now. I don't have a lot of high runes. Let's go there. Let's go Mule. Let's do that. Now just give me a moment here, Emil, because Mule unfortunately needs resizing. Right, so I'll show you the way I keep runes. Again, I'm not using Pluggy, so I'm back to what I started in 2003. So there's runes A, and I keep them in upgrade order with usually enough chip gems to upgrade. So there's the mid-level runes, and here are the high-level runes here. So I have 2 jar runes, one of which will go towards Enigma. I have another 5 Burr runes, 4 Sirs, 2 Lows, 2 Ohms, and so on. Right, but I'll show you this as well. This is my rune words character, where I've got sets of runes set aside to make various rune words. So there is Ehel, Ohm, Low. In fact, I'm actually going to reorder those, put those over here. Whoops. Got to check the Hell. That's if I ever get a Cham rune. That's for the rune word Doom. So there are 1, 2, 3 sets of runes: Ko, Vex, Pol, Thol. There's another set of runes for Heart of the Oak. There's Fel, Pol for Gloom, which I've already done. A lot of Hell runes here, because I've got all these sets of runes: Ko, Mal. So there's 10 sets of runes for Sanctuary. If I get another Mal rune, it'll be 11. There's Amun-Ra, Mal this time. There's 3 sets of runes for Call to Arms, and so on. Yeah. Hello, Chris. Pretty much, Chris, they're all the ones I've got. Yeah. They're pretty much all the ones I've got. So there are 4 rest runes. I could possibly stretch to 6 if I get a good roll with that Sanctuary rune word. Because every one of those Mals, 2 of those can become an Ist. So I could get, you know, arguably another 3 or 4 out of there. So I'll just go back to the game here. But say so if you want to see some more. I don't know, or any other sort of stuff I've got. It's easy enough to show. Silvio, no, I don't, is the gist of it, because I started doing this system of doing things about 2003. I have to say I'm a little bit suspicious of Gomule stashes, in the sense that I know that Diablo 2 characters will always exist. I've got to say I don't know Gomule that well, but it's probably perfectly reliable.
Could this be a trap?
I've noted Gomule is perfectly reliable, but I've just done this for so many years. I'm sort of, well, I wouldn't say I'm stuck with it, but, well.
Could this be a trap?
Oh, I'm into physical, alright. Oh no, I've got it. Soul Harvest. What's that? 33,367. Okay. All right, Emil. Yes, and I assume I remember you made that comment months back about taking a blanket. All right. Well, hang on. I've got to put that on the text. What was that? The Soul Harvest. Okay, Emil, yep, by all means go and take your girlfriend for a walk. Yep. Look. Yep, Emil, I'll be doing 100 Pindleskin runs. I'll probably stop in about an hour. Yeah, I'm well behind on my other, all the video editing stuff. Yep, I'll probably go till about 10 o'clock. I don't know. The Saturday night one's always a bit optional. I have done it the last couple of weeks.
Could this be a trap?
Yeah, see you, Emil. Run 33,370.
Could this be a trap? can't carry
Oh.
anymore.
Do that. Around 33,371.
Could this be a trap?
Oh, there he is. Oh, he's down. Run 33,372.
Could this be a trap?
Run 33,373.
Could this be a trap?
Run 33,374.
Could this be a trap? I am overburdened.
Run 33,375.
Could this be a trap?
Good afternoon.
Run 33,376.
Could this be a trap?
Yes, you're right, Chris. Yep, I don't think as Emil was there before. He may have gone by now. I don't think I've heard of anybody getting Tyrrell's Might with Find Item, which is what Emil's done.
Could this be a trap?
Run 33,377.
Could this be a trap?
There's immune to cold, alright. Ethereal Viper Fork there, Chris. Never found one of those before. Every time I get a Viper Fork, I think I should be doing something with it. Of any description because of the attack speed, but haven't thought of anything useful yet. Run 33,379.
Could this be a trap?
Yep. Said Chris, I totally agree with your idea, Chris. I notice that's what Brandon does. But I just don't have a character like that yet. But one day it may happen. I've wondered, okay, when I get this Amazon up to better levels, they have pretty quick, well, I can get that Amazon without much magic finds. I can get it up to about 130 run walk. Just I'm not certain I see much point to it. I already have socketed phase blue, only one anyway. Run 33,381.
Could this be a trap?
Yeah, the barb is only Chris at about level 68. I think he's got to hell. It was just starting hell level. I can show you the character. I'll do that if you wish. Run 33,382.
Could this be a trap?
Whoops. Oh, bit of gold there, but I've got enough gold. Let me do this next couple of runs, Chris. I'll show you the bar where it's up to from within Go Mule, if you're still there.
Could this be a trap?
Oh, let's have a look at the bramble mitts. Nope. Let me do two more, so I'm finishing on a multiple of 5, Chris, and I'll show you what the barb looks like at the current stage. 33,384. This one and one more.
Could this be a trap?
Good afternoon.
No, I won't worry about it, Chris. 33,385. Just haven't got. I've got a couple of characters.
Could this be a trap?
Oh, that's going to cause troubles. That's a significant mousing error. Jeez. Let's have a look at that ring. No. What was the other thing of interest? The polished wand? No. Hello, Milius. Yes, I suppose I could, Chris. You're right. Yeah, I could, yeah, I just don't think he's got the skills yet. To me, level 68's a bit low for, for Act 1 Hell. Hello, Milius, yeah. What are we up to here? 33,386.
Could this be a trap?
Yeah, the barb is level 68. Has all sorts of funny gear on at the moment. 33,387.
Could this be a trap?
Run 33,388.
Could this be a trap?
Still got a bit of rhythm here. I think I'm too far away for static field to work all that well. $33,389.
Could this be a trap?
Yeah, I should really just there. Okay, there's a unique. There is the rattle cage. Oh, sorry, I've moused outside the screen. Let's go back there. Oh, yeah, yes, I have got friends, Melius, older than me, who sit up and watch that to all strange hours of the morning. Yeah, no, it's shown on one of the it's shown anyway. I was saying to somebody else, oh no, it was you, about, I thought Australia and, it was you early in the day, that we each thought Australia, India and England. Well, you were saying you thought the finalists would come from them. 33,390.
Could this be a trap?
Yeah. Yeah, I have to say, New Zealand seemed to be going pretty well. I thought England have had I think a very good one-day record in the last couple of years.
Could this be a trap?
What is a Cymbeline anyway? I know it's some sort of javelin. No, let's not worry about it. Got Titans, why am I complaining? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Australia's got a good bowling attack, I think, compared to most other countries. And India has a wonderful batting lineup.
Could this be a trap?
There's certainly been cryptic axe, not ethereal. I reckon there's been a few games in the last couple of years where the Australian batting has not really done all that well, but the bowlers have come to the fore and got the other side out, or held them. 33,393.
Could this be a trap?
Well, there's a Berserker Axe, an Ethereal Berserker Axe. Now, let's let me go into the next game here, people. Oh, into the next game. Right. Now these things are prized, aren't they? Ethereal Berserker Axes. Is that what you make the rune word grief in? Is that, have I got that right? No, it was Breath of the Dying. That's right, Kruggers. Yep. Yes, I don't have a Zod rune, but I'll tell you what I will do. Dexterity 49, Strength 128. I'll tell you what we'll do though. Now if we run a socket quest on that, that will automatically get the maximum 6 sockets. So I tell you what, we will hang on to that. That's be one of those compendious amount of items. And there, by the way, Melis is an Ethereal Viper Fork. I've never got one of those before. I keep on thinking Viper Forks. Fastest weapon base, fastest weapon speed of any spear or polearm. I keep on thinking I should do something with just any man catcher. I never get round to anything. Yeah. So I'll hang on to that. That can go in one of the... Yep. And if I ever get a Zod rune, well, I've now got 3 things I could do with Zod runes. Breath of the Dying in an Ethereal 6-socket Giant Thresher, which I've got. Another one in an Ethereal Enhanced Rib Cracker. Perfect damage, 300. And now I can make another one if I ever get 3 Zod runes. So at least we'll hang on to it. 33,394.
Could this be a trap?
Chip Diamond or Grand Charm, I'll have a look at. Oh, we're down to our last couple of scrolls. No. Okay. Grief in Phase Blade, Breath of the Dying and Death, or Death in Berserker. Yeah, Grief and Death are both ladder rune words, aren't they? But Breath of the Dying...
Hello.
So we'll hang on to that anyway. Yeah, Kruggers had a video up. Kruggers 13 is his name. I think he and I both play unmodified single player. He had a video up showing him making Breath of the Dying in an Ethereal Berserker Axe, and he got a very nearly perfect roll for damage. So I think I was only 1 or 2% short.
Could this be a trap?
I think he may have even got perfect lifesteal too. Okay, 5 more people, then I'll either stop or change to something else. Might run Lower Karas for half an hour and drop all the magic find off this character.
Could this be a trap?
Yo, hello Future Real. Now, Future Real, you may have got a notification of a video. Yep. Yeah, he uses just, unmodified single player. Future Real, yeah, you might have got a notification. Emil got Tyrael's Might. And I did put up a video about it, but the dates on it's wrong. I also said in that
this be
that I'd never seen anybody get Tyrrell's Mite before, forgetting that I think you sent me a notification when you got Tyrrell's Mite. Yes, I'm still using Shabbat. The run's going a bit smoother. Yeah, but I think if... what was I going to say? Yeah, find item. I've never heard of anybody getting Tyrrell's Mite with find item. You sent me your video of it, and I've heard of other people. I've seen Mr. Lama's video of it, and I've seen a few others, but not with find item. Where'd he... Oh, I thought he'd gone somewhere. Yeah.
I am overburdened.
Two more people, at least on this. Hang on, let's have a look. 1, 2, yep. 33,399.
Could this be a trap?
I'm still casting out Glacial Spike. I just want the mercenary to make the kill for the extra magic find. Okay, right, last Pindleskin run of the evening. Run 33,400. Yes, okay, good. I'm glad. Okay, then somebody, it's been done before then.
Could this be a trap?
Yeah, I think he's the one. Yeah, I think he understands the game pretty well. I think he has a. I think Toby says he has a PhD. Toby claims that Malawa Glen has a PhD in physics. That's what Toby says. I don't know if that's true or not. Just let me make a couple of notes here, people. Alright, now if I get this right, if I go 1, oh sorry, that's not going to help. Hang on. Let's go okay. Now, let's try that. There we go. Getting the hang of this. So it is physics, is it, Future Eel? Because that's my own background, is physics. I was only ever a teacher of the subject, but I have a degree in it. Where am I going? Go Mule. Chocolat, where are you? Now, that Berserker axe. Right, so I'm going to do this, folks. I am going to go to the last axe character, which is Axe Eye, and I don't have room for it at the moment. Right, I'll make room some way or another for that there. Let's have a look at spears. Theoretical physics, okay, yep. And he got higher than I did. Spears G. Right, let's put that ethereal viper fork there. Just let me make a note of that. That's in Spears G. This is cumbersome, people, but it's what I'm used to doing. Diablo Spears. So now wait for all the hard drives. Teaches high school math. Yep, well, I did that too. Spears G. Just give me a couple of moments here, people. Right, just making a note. I've got an ethereal viper fork. Right, let's go back there. Let's drop that out. I'll find a spot for that. Let's bring in magic find charms. I want to drop off this magic find stuff. I'm going to have not the character magic find, charms magic find. Right, so we are going to do that, and then just get rid of all these magic find small charms. Right, yeah, it's just come up to 9:30, so I'm going to about a half an hour of running Lower Carrast, and that'll be time to call it quits. But it's been a pretty good day. I got my own Amazon up to about level 79, but that drop of Tyrell's Might and Emil being prepared to share it with everybody, that was certainly something exceptional. Let's do that and that and that. No, Sylvia, I'm nowhere near that. No, I only run Lower Carrast. Let's go back to the game here. I'll show you why. The only reason I run Lower Carrast with this character is because... Oh, we better go to player 7 too. The only reason I run... it'll be slow. Oh, there's the random teleport on the Oculus. Have a look at the map though. So, that's the first one. Second one. Never got a Burroon. Okay, third one's up here. And the fourth one's over here. I had a good map before, but this one's certainly better. And then we're just back to the waypoint. And we're done. Yeah. No, I didn't drop Tyrell's Might, Melis. Emil Valentin from Denmark came on during the stream. So I was running this morning and said that he'd found it in the pit using item find from a unique. Now Futureel has said that Malaguelen, no, don't need either of those, has also got it using item find, but I've never heard of that before. Yeah, the map can't get much better than that. I wouldn't use this character except for the map. Agniastra has the next breakpoint and fast cast, but she doesn't have a map like this. In fact, I've even got the occasional useful thing out of those corpses. I got a Malroon a couple of days ago. Geez, you get... Oh, flawed now. No, flawed we don't want. I'm going to need to... I made Chains of Honour today, people. In a superior dust shroud. Nearly perfect. In fact, it is a perfect 4-socket, 15% enhanced defense, 538, whatever it is, dust shroud. But the cost of repairing it is phenomenal. Just amazing. Like, it's costing, 300-400, or tens of thousands of gold if it drops a couple of durability points.
Stay a while and listen.
We'll keep the jewel. So I'll do this, people, about 10 o'clock. Then it might be about time for me to call it quits. As I've got my usual complaint in the Australian winter. If I sit down, my feet get freezing cold. Okay, but I can put up with it for 25 minutes. Yep, Railroon. Yep, thank you. I've looked that up already, I tell you. I'll be carrying Railroons, yeah. With that... Oh, get out. Never seen a Burroon drop in Lower Carrast. Where are we? That's the random teleport. Where are we? Over there. There's it is again. think we're over here. Oh, there it is. 3 lines. I want that foot. Where's that? Oh, 2 of them we'll have. Flawless topaz. Right, we're out of here. Yeah, that's the thing. Is the trick
Yes.
is to wait till it's only got 22 durability to start with. But no, we'll just have to carry rel runes. Right, there is. Oh, we can have a go at rolling the charm. Going to keep rubies for blood rings, but perfect topaz, diamond, the charm. Nope. Just keep one. Just keep one charm just for rolling. Let's do that. And that can go up there. Right. Okay, thank you, Emilius. Thank you for calling in.
What do you need?
Nope. Oh, there's a rel rune. There's a one. We want that rel rune. And we've got it. Right. So that can go on to Raxka. And we just run the armour until it's broken. Whoops. And repair it that way. I just hope I can keep up the rel runes. That can go there for the moment. Okay. Now just let me move my mouse pad here a bit. Right. Something dropped. Yeah, flawless emerald. Nephrune. I don't know if Silvio's still there, but this character only has a cast rate of 80. This is actually Future Eel, is in the chat at the moment. This is his build for a Blizzard Sorceress, but as I said, I'm running Lower Karas purely because of the map. Oh, and there's a perfect emerald. We've had one go at a safety amulet already, but we didn't get much. If we get a soul rune, we'll have a go at that. That's what we're going to do. Ithrone, flawless sapphire. I got a Mal rune out of that. The best rune I got all evening, there was a Mal rune out of that corpse there. Could do with one more Mal rune. That'll give me 10 goes at the rune word sanctuary. Grand charm. Nope. hang on. Right. Yeah, I've got might. Oh, there's an F. Hang on. This is where I think I've just. Yes. Let's get out of there. Right. Now I'm safe now. Yes. Yep. I've certainly. When this character was a lightning sorceress, Silvio, arguably running lower crash was even worse because the number of those black things attempt. What I forget what they're called, but they are lightning immune. There's a couple of lightning immune things. And I've certainly died with this character. There's a perfect sapphire. For killing things in lower Karaz, Blizz isn't so bad. But you can see the resistances here aren't exactly healthy. Acceptable enough, but you got it with all those, when I was running Pindleskin, over 1,000 magic find have we done it? Over 1,000 magic find if the mercenary makes the kill, so that makes it worth it. There's that random teleport back to the same place. Small charm. Whoop. Let's do that. Let's get out of there. That's looking a bit hairy. Here it is again.
Thanks.
Sorry, folks, just had a coughing fit, but I think I got to the buttons quickly enough. Just let me check OBS, please. Okay, just let me check this, people. Right. I do, hang on, future. I reckon I found a 20 fast cast sorceress amulet. Just let do that. Is that going to freeze the game or is it going to go blank? I reckon I found one the other day. Yeah, your screen's going to freeze. I reckon I found one the other day. I've got a +1 to fire skills, 20 fast cast, +1 to sorceress skills, 20 fast cast, 7% life steal, all res 14. I thought I found... Doesn't matter. It's not that important. Let's do that. Yep. I've got a 220 fast cast amulet on Agniastra. But again, that took a lot of tries. I've got a couple of them, I think. I've got a 20 fast cast helm. I just had a look for sorceress, but only +1 to skills. I think even then you've still got to I think you've still got to have spirit, don't you? Which I can't do. True. Yeah, you're right there. Yep. With you on the skills one, yeah. I can remember Brandon, one of the few... There's some of the Diablo 2 streamers I wish I could see more often. But I remember one of the few I was able to see of Brandon's. I reckon he was running a barbarian through Lower Karrast, which I thought was unusual. 50 on weapon, 30 on armour. Okay, let's have a look here. 50 on the weapon, I assume is Wizard Spike. 30 on the armour is Skin of the Viper Magi. 20 on amulet, 20 on gloves. But isn't the breakpoint 205? Is it 200 or 205? I'm not certain I'd keep up with that. Oh, 105 and 200, you're right, thank you. Yeah, lidless, I've got a perfect lidless. I stopped using it on my Amazon this afternoon. Diamond I don't want. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh, teleport, please. Flawless ruby we'll have. Yep. Okay, yeah, I can't think, yeah, no, that Futureal's right, oh. No, that Futureal's right there. I can't think of any shield with cast rate on it.
Not here.
Oh dear me, that Oculus. In fact, I don't think it'd get me the next breakpoint. Jeez, that's a... What's the next one? 105. Oh, there's another rel. We're having those. Geez, they're going straight across to Raxka. Cast rate here's 80. I can get another 20 if I go Wizard Spike. Oh, where could I get another 5 from? Oh, Caster Belt. Geez, that would at least get... what have I got in the switch at the moment? Just that bow. Oh, I must have a think about that. I've got a number of belts. We only need another 5... No, you said... I think Future said to me it was hard to get 105 and running with the triple towels. Sorry, that was for Magic Find. No, I think Future, you're right there. The build was for 63 fast cast, and I think this one's 80. 30? 10. 10. There's 50. Yes, 70. So it's 70. So you part, yeah, you're, yeah. Yep. 70 is past 63, yep. Where are we? Try that. 105, yeah, that'd build up my resist too. It wouldn't be a big gear change. I've got plenty of Wizard Spikes. Must have a look and see what I've got in the way of caster belts. Yeah, spirit, yep. Yes, I do envy some of the that was useless. They're not going to freeze. I thought I saw, yeah, I thought I saw something red. Oh. Try that. Charm. Okay, about 10 minutes, people, on my clock. No. No. Actually, it's the Rel rune I'm going to value. I'm going to have to do this, something like this, people. Whenever I go to repair that dust shroud, I have to take it off, repair the rest of the gear, and then use the Rel rune, the Heraldric Q, to repair that dust shroud. Geez, I'm going to need a lot. I wonder if that was a great idea to make it in that enhanced defense one. But I thought I'd go for the extra defense points. I might be able to keep up the gold. If I can get that Amazon up to running Pindleskin. No, getting used to that random teleport now. I must give that some thought. If I'm prepared to drop all those magic fine charms off, surely I can come up with another, oh, this was 70. 90, no, I still need more. Doesn't matter, I'll have a look. I'll have a look and see what I've got. Oh, yes, you're right, Futureel, you are right. Yep. Now, I got lucky on that, Futureel. My dust shroud was 15% enhanced defense and 14% enhanced durability. Then again, that may make the expenses even worse. Must have give some thought. Oh, let's have a look at those gloves. No, I've got enough gold, but if I could, I've got reasonable gloves on the amethyst and the Amazon already. Okay, yep, good point. Yes, Future. Clearly you know the game a fair bit better than I do. But, yeah, no, it's a good point. Let's put the jewel away anyway. I think I've got enough jewels. I think we'll just sell those gloves.
Greetings.
Oh, you're right. Yes, I understand your point now, Futureel. Yeah, I was thinking of repairing it with money. Yeah, would it cost more because it has extra durability? As well as the extra defense. But okay, we're just going to have to start carrying Rel runes, and that's all there is to it. But you're right about doing the dust shroud first. Oh, let's have a look at the gloves. I did try shopping for gloves. 320 gloves for Raxka. I got the javelin skill. I couldn't get the attack speed with it. Yeah, 800k, yeah. Alright, well, Rel runes it will have to be. The more than we can collect, the better. Vampire bone... No, not vampire. We'll have a look at them anyway. I didn't know that. Though, oh, actually, no. Iceman said that in one of his streams. But I didn't know how expensive it would be.
Stay a while and listen.
Alright. If worst comes to the worst, I suppose I can... I don't have that many burr runes. I want Van Braces to have a go at hit power gloves with knockback. Though Ken Fisk said that knockback on a Javazon wasn't all that desirable. It was better on a Boazon. Yeah. I've always, yeah, but so I'm so used to playing Necromancer and Sorceress where you don't take too many hits and your gear just doesn't wear out. Chip Ruby. I'll have a look. Just let me alt tab out, folks, and do I need that chip ruby? Where am I? Chip ruby I need. Always keep 3 or 4 of each chip gem. Like it can be quite hard to find too. Sometimes. Okay, not too long to go, folks. It's been a good day and a good evening. Emerald. Monarch we won't worry about. Oh, I thought I saw another gem. Dolrune, Grand Charm, Amethyst. Heard salve just the ring. Ah, chipped emerald and a sapphire. I thought I heard gems. Give me have a look. Do I need that chipped sapphire? Actually, yeah, Futuril, you're right. I've never bothered to run. Yeah, I should. You're right. I found that Ethereal Berserker Axe because I at least bothered to look. Let me do that. No, don't need the chipped sapphire. Yep, I should at least... In fact, we haven't gone there. We can go back and have a look, can't we? Most unlikely, but yeah. Oh, there we go. Yet another skill charm. Yeah, and I think Futuril, as you said about rolling them. You should get them out of Late Nightmare. But geez, I get a stack of them out of Lower Karast. I'm making a video now about all the skill charms I have hoarded, and when I counted them up when I started making the video, it's yet to go up. I've got to finish it tomorrow, I hope. But I had 161 skill charms, and I've found a few more since then. But there's another skill charm anyway. But let's go back and have a look at that. I think we can go back and have a look for that Monarch. Yeah, we're just about clogged in the inventory. Chipped emerald. I don't need the chipped ruby. I've looked. Let's go back and have a look for that Monarch. Just on the off chance. There it is. I tell you what, it's still going to be worth full gold. You're right, I should check the, geez, we're almost up to gambling. At least we'll sell it. That's going to be worth, yeah, 35,000. Yep. No, that Futureel, that was the advice you gave me too. Jeweler's Dust Shroud of the Whale. Yeah. All good advice. Stuff I've never bothered to check for. Too much, you know, there were just years, people, like, you know, I just spent years playing on my own. Just as, you know, a casual thing. Ithroon is a caster belt. Oh, now, hang on. What am I trying to get in that cast rate? Flawless Emerald. Trying to get to 105 cast rate. Another Flawless Emerald. I've actually haven't done any crafting for belts. And while we've got all this magic find stuff off, oh, there's the random teleport. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, I must admit, Sylvia, on the Amazon I'm trying to develop at the moment,
Good evening.
I made the Dust Shroud, the Chains of Honor Dust Shroud, and given I've already got, you know, a couple of and I've got 2 high-level Sorceress characters, I'm deliberately avoiding teleport on the Amazon, which I understand has dreadful fast cast breakpoints anyway.
Hail to you, champion.
Look, it's just on 10 o'clock. I'll tell you what we'll do, people. Just let me go out here. Now, is this going to work? If I go... Trying to remember what's Go Mule. Is that for? Just trying to see what comes back to you, people. I'm hoping you're seeing Go Mule in a moment. Yeah, there we go. Right, let me... Because what goes out, it's got to come back to me. Let's bring in Chocolat here. So I haven't done any crafting of belts, so I know I've got the materials. Let's just drop off these runes. Oh, I've dropped the wrong chip gem. I have too. I did want that chip ruby. Doesn't matter. We'll find another one. Dole. Dole. There. I'm going to clog for runes here, people. I have to do the tidying up later. I'm going to give those 2 rails straight to Raxka. I'll give those straight to Raxka to repair that blasted Dust Shroud. There it is. There it is, by the way. 865 defense. What is it? Yeah. Where is it? It's a 15% enhanced defense, perfect base Dust Shroud, and 14% durability. But the cost of repairs is amazing. But there's a couple of rail runes to help her along anyway. Right, one thing at a time here. Okay. Let me go to belts. We'll just do some... I've got some belts for crafting. And that's where we'll finish, people. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can't get more than 10 fit. I'm actually keeping these for hit recovery for Agniastra, but I think she's going to be good enough on her own now. 1, 2, 3, 4 can go in the cube. I need, how many spaces? 5. Let's do that. Let's do that. Belt. Right. let's just try crafting some belts, folks, and that will complete the evening, I think. Oh. Right, let's have a look here. Hello, Antonio. I'm sorry, Antonio. I'm just going to do some crafting here of belts. I found an ethereal berserker axe. I'll hold that in case I ever get enough Zod runes to make Breath of the Dying. We're just going to do some crafting of belts here. Oh, there's the 24 hit recovery. Well, that's what I was after for Agniastra, and I may still use that. I only want 5 or better fast cast to get her past the 105 breakpoint. Okay, let's try some of the others anyway. See, there's a couple with good resistances. No hit recovery though, we'll sell that one. Antonio, it wasn't me. I've just got to make that absolutely clear. It wasn't me who I didn't get the Teriel's armour. It was Emil from Denmark who got it, using find item, offer unique, in the pits. I'd love to get it, but he came onto my stream and said he'd got it, and he gave me his permission. There's 17 hit recovery I don't want. Right, so there's 4 we can sell there anyway. Yeah, it wasn't me who got it, Antonio. It was Emil. Have a look at the video. And I've got the date on it wrong too, more annoyingly. Oh, we're going to go gambling here. Oh. Geez, 5 out of 5 for gold, but I only want that one. That's not bad. Cold lightning. What have I got on there at the moment? Oh, Eracted mesh. No, we're going to go gambling here, people. The evening's going to go a bit longer, but that one I'm going to keep. I just wanted that for the hit recovery. In fact, have we got one more in the... Oh, I've got one more. That one we're going to keep. Oh, there's 17 hit recovery. Okay, folks, we're going to do some gambling here, and that will complete the evening, I think. Just gambling rings and amulets. Okay. Just purely get rid of the gold. I haven't actually gambled a set or a unique for a long time. Right. Just gamble down to somewhere about 200,000, so I've got money to resurrect. The stash is full. It's easy to be wealthy when you're playing a caster, in my opinion. Yeah, one more pair. Actually, we're going to get that much selling them back, I think. We're right, okay, here we go. Right, what do we get? Oh, that's an odd one. 135 to attack rating. Okay, leave it go. %8 lifesteal. Oh, no, I've got better already. Okay. Alright, people, it's 10 past 10 here at night in Australia. Any last comments before I call it quits? Well, I do enjoy people joining in for the evening, because I started with nobody, and then there was Emil, and now Silvio and Future Real and Antonio. Good to hear from you all. Right, any final comments, people, before I call it quits? Thank you, Future Real. Yeah. Thank you, Silvio. Salt tabbing out now. Thank you, Thelch. Oh, I've got an ether in here somewhere. Okay, people. Time to stop the stream and the recording. Thanks once again.